Hey guys, so it's back to school time and I've teamed up with Jennifer from Sea Lemon and we're going to be showing you guys two really cool DIYs that you can do for back to school. I'll be showing you how to make a gold leaf notebook and also showing you how to customize your pencils in under 30 seconds, and she'll be making this really cool backpack, so please be sure to check that out as well. So let's get started with the notebook. You're going to need some cardstock paper as well as some regular white printing paper. Now what I'm going to do with the printing paper is make a stack and make sure they're all perfectly aligned and then clip them in. Next, I'm going to find the center of page and make a line through it. This line is going to help me know exactly how to split the paper in half. Next, I'm going to take an X-Acto knife and run it through the line multiple times slowly, and this is going to give me an exact cutting of the paper in half. Once your paper is cut, we're just going to take these two stacks, add them up together, and then cut it again in half. So basically we're doing a quarter of the page. Now we're going to stack them up again, make sure it's perfectly aligned, and clip them in again. I'm leaving one side of the paper not clipped in because that side we're going to be putting some glue on it in order to make sure that all the paper stick. So here I'm just taking a paintbrush and some Mod Podge and running it through that stack of paper to make sure that everything sticks and is sealed properly. So I'm just going to let this sit for about 30 minutes, and once that's dry, we're going to figure out how much cardstock we need to cover the notebook. So I'm going to put my stack of paper on my cardstock and make a line to see where I want it to end. I'm also going to check the width of my paper and make two lines, and with the back of a butter knife I'm going to go through those lines and score them. This is going to ease the folding process and you won't end up with wrinkly paper on the side when you try to fold it just like that. So once your both lines are perfectly scored and you have a nicely folded cardstock paper, we're going to cut it down again, the extra excess of the paper that we do not need. Now that we have the cardstock cut down to size, we're going to take some glue and put it between the two scored lines. This is where your stack of paper is going to go in and stick with the cardstock and create your notebook essentially. So just make sure you take your stack of paper and really push it into the cardstock and stick it together. And to make sure that it is properly binded, we're just going to add some more clips to it and let it stick together and seal. And while that's happening, we're going to add our gold leaf pattern. To create the gold leaf pattern, just take some tape and make an outline of the area that you want to have covered in gold leaf. Once you have your outline, just cover the area in some Mod Podge, and that is where you're going to add your sheet of gold leaf. I'm using imitation gold leaf here. You can get it at any craft store. And so I'm just placing it on top of the glue area and going to just keep adding it everywhere that I feel that I want covered. Next, I'm going to let it sit for 30 minutes and then I'm going to proceed to remove the tape and show off my pattern. You're going to have some excess gold leaf. Now you can just take your fingers or a brush and just wipe it off. That's it, you're done, and you have your super awesome gold leaf notebook. Now let's head on to the pencils. This is really easy. It's so pretty and it's so easy. You only need two things, some washi tape and some normal pencils. So all you want to do here essentially is cover your pencil in washi tape. So what we're going to do is take our tape and cut it down to the size of our pencil. Once that's done, all you want to do is just gently press on the sides until everything is perfectly lined in and covered and you don't see any wrinkles or anything like that. It's just a smooth layer that looks like your pencil is actually that color or that pattern, whichever you choose to go with. That's what I love about this trick, is that there's so many different types of washi tape, so the possibilities are really endless. You can do anything that you want, any patterns that you like, and that's it. So that's your super easy under 30-second pencil customization. So now that you have pretty pencils and pretty notebooks for school, you're going to need a backpack. So please be sure to check out Jennifer's DIY herringbone backpack video. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more, and bye!